What's up guys? In today's video I want to talk about an announcement that Splinterlands recently published and which is in my opinion huge for all players and investors of the game. The announcement is a governance token for Splinterlands called Splintershards, which will be used to give players the control over big parts of the game. For that, a series of smart contracts will be deployed on the Binance Smart Chain that create a DAO which token holders can influence. In this video we will go over parts of the Splintershards white paper and talk about the most important facts like ways to obtain the token or some token stats. I'll put a link to the SPS announcement post and to the white paper into the video description. Okay, so the way this video is structured is that I go through the different sections of the white paper and try to extract the most important information from each of the sections. Let's start with the DAO that is being created. As mentioned before, the DAO and the token will be created on the Binance Smart Chain, which also leaves the option open to later migrate the token to the Ethereum blockchain if that will ever be needed. You'll have to stake the SPS token into a smart contract, which will allow you to vote on the aspects of the DAO. An oracle system will ensure that relevant information about the game will be exchanged between the Hive blockchain and the BST smart contracts. The oracles will be elected by SPS holders and will receive SPS as a reward for doing their job correctly. Now let's talk about the token distribution. The total supply of the token is 3 billion SPS, which will be distributed over a total time period of 65 months from the moment of the release of the token. In the background you can see the different pools that tokens will be distributed to. At least 73% of the token will be either airdropped to current players, to users that will play the game in the future, or to stakers, liquidity providers and oracles. 10% is allocated to the team and partners, 6.66% will be privately sold, and finally 10% go to the DAO, where SPS stakers will be able to decide what will happen to the tokens, but we will talk about that in a later part of this video again. Now let's talk about the airdrop that will distribute a total of 400 million SPS tokens to the players and investors. SPS will be airdropped to holders of different Splinterlands assets over a 1-year time period. Each type of asset will be assigned a specific amount of airdrop points that it is worth. Then the total number of airdrop points will be added up across all assets and all accounts in the game and held externally, and once each day 1.1 million SPS tokens will be divided by the total number of airdrop points to determine how many SPS tokens each airdrop point is worth that day. In the background you can see a table showing the different airdrop points amounts of the different assets, and you can also see that virtually any Splinterlands asset can be used to take part in the airdrop. Obviously things like cards and dark energy crystals, but even packs or the Splinter Talk token, which I really like. Now, the main feature of this edition is of course the DAO. Once it is live, it will receive 300 million SPS tokens, and token holders can submit proposals on how those tokens should be used. In the white paper you can find some examples on what the tokens could be used for. 2 of them are paying for exchange listings or providing additional SPS to SPS stakers. But everything is possible. Even the DAO rules themselves can be changed. More details on the mechanisms and process for submitting and voting on proposals and for funds to be distributed will be released as the DAO gets closer to launch. The next point on our list is the play to earn and reward pool section. This section is rather complex as there are many different ways to earn Splintershards. I will only name them here. You can read the white paper if you want exact details like the formulas used for calculating the distribution, etc. So you can stake your SPS tokens either in-game or on Binance Smart Chain, which allows you to participate in the governance of the DAO and the game itself. and it earns you additional Splintershards tokens. Unstaking takes 4 weeks and each week you will receive a fourth of your tokens. Winning ranked battles will earn you tokens. You can also stake tokens on players, which earns you SPS tokens if the player that you are staking on wins battles. Unstaking from players happens immediately, so you don't have to wait 4 weeks, for example. Splintershards tokens will be distributed to liquidity providers on various platforms, such as Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain or Hive Engine, and potentially also on others, but this will be decided in the future. The upcoming land expansion will open new ways to earn SPS tokens via land ownership, though exact details are not known yet and will be announced prior to the land expansion release, so this can take some months. Special tournaments will be hosted by Splinterlands that will have Splintershards tokens as the reward. Guild brawls will distribute SPS to the guild members based on the guilds and the individual player's performance. And as already mentioned before, oracles will receive a part of the SPS inflation. But so much about the ways to earn the token. Now let's talk about in-game uses of the token. A governance system similar to the DAO governance system will be implemented for the actual game. The system will be usable on the Hive blockchain directly, just like the game itself. Several parts of the game will be changeable and controllable by the players. For example, card balance updates, quest rewards or battle settings like rule sets can be changed. What I personally find really cool is this paragraph that says various aspects of the game will be directly coded into the governance system over time, so that they will be automatically updated when or if a governance proposal is approved by the SPS stakeholders, without requiring any intervention from the Splinterlands team. So this is what makes a DAO a real DAO, in contrast to many other DAO systems in various so-called DeFi applications. Another important use for the token will be that nearly every offer and promotion offered by Splinterlands going forward will either require certain amounts of SPS tokens to be staked in order to participate, or provide significant bonuses to players who have SPS tokens staked. For example, the Horrors of the Splinterlands promotion that happened some time ago would have required the players to have a certain amount of SPS staked to be eligible for the promotion. SPS stake can also be used as a tournament entry requirement, for example. But yeah, we are approaching the end of this video. I think I have talked about all relevant parts of the white paper. Of course, this video should only give you an overview. There are many minor details that I haven't mentioned and that you can find out by reading the white paper. The last question is, when will all those things will actually be released? And the answer is that it might take some time. First of all, you need to keep in mind that simultaneously to the development of the Splintershards token, the land expansion is also still being worked on, which will be the greatest update that the game has ever seen. And the whole governance system that works on multiple blockchains is also not easy to do. The white paper actually offers a roadmap with estimated release dates. The good news is that the airdrop is scheduled to start in July of this year, so in less than 1 month. The in-game governance system is expected to be released in the 4th quarter of this year, which is okay, I guess. The BSC DAO is scheduled for the beginning of 2022, so it could take anywhere from 6 to 9 months or so, maybe a little bit more. Overall, I am really looking forward to this. This step could actually build some serious hype for Splinterlands. I'm really looking forward to the release of all the governance features and the land expansion, as that will put Splinterlands onto a completely new level. And even if those features may be released just after the end of the current bull run, it still will be a great addition to the game and it should help the game, as the prices and player numbers were stable during the last bear market. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm really interested to hear your opinion about this addition, so leave a comment, I would really appreciate that. I hope you all have a great day, see you in the next video, bye.